is good and music is right, and music can stand strong right through the night, and music can hold you, music can keep you safe from harm in the beautiful arms. Music is you, the thing we do, the thing we do, it's the thing we do, it's the thing I do to get me through. It's the thing I do to get me through. It's the thing I do to get me through. Hope for a generation, just beyond my reach, beyond my sight. Hope for a generation. Hope for a generation, just beyond my reach, not beyond my sight. Hope for a generation.
Kia ora mai tātou morena everyone, welcome into our space this morning. Just find your position, be comfortable, take a nice breath in, hā ki roto, hā ki waho. Ka pai this time a deep breath in, hā ki roto, hā ki waho. Ka pito karu, just closing our eyes, open with our karakia this morning. Right, closing our eyes. Let's begin to settle into our morning. Settle into ourselves. Tuki nui te tuki tuki roa, te tuki tuki nātu tēnei, tuki nā runga ue te mana. Ka hinga tāne, ka tākoto kei raro, ka inga mano I runga I raro tāwhiwhi te tuki nei, kapa te tuki kei oaiki ka tapu ka noa. Tēnā te hau, ko te hau o tū, ko te hau o tāwhiri mātia, wārea ki runga, wārea ki raro tākoto, tūturu whakamoa ki a tīna, tīna, haumie, huie, tāiki e. Morena tātou, nau mai hara mai, whakatau mai. Kicking off our week morning. Our whakatauki, I just brought in a whakatauki for us this morning, or a proverb, or something that we relate to, or connect to, or utilize, or kind of, you know, that outlines some of the ways that we are in the world and that we kind of connect to the world of light for ourselves. Ka tuia I te rangi, ka tuia I te whenua, ko te mea nui ko te aroha. Ka tuia I te rangi, ka tuia I te whenua, ko te mea nui ko te aroha. And, you know, our general translation that it is written in the heavens, or it is written above and it is written below in our whenua, in our land, that the greatest thing of all is aroha. In one context, aroha, you know, translating our general generic translation to that is love. And, you know, our unconditional love for all things, for our, especially for ourselves. For the love for ourselves to be unconditional, you know, our self-kōrero, how we treat ourselves, how we talk to ourselves, you know, how we connect with our tinana, because, you know, part of this whole kaupapa is that the tinana picks up everything that we are being. It will start to, it has memory. So it will start to pick up the memory of our ihi rangaranga, or our vibration. and it will also connect to the frequency, more so the frequency that we are being. So the love of the self, a big kaupapa about why this was all born, into these sessions, was about to generate aroha back to the self, because it's such a pivotal thing for us to give love back to here, how we speak to ourselves, our kupu that we use, to really, have some time where we self-inquire into ourselves and start to begin to sense actually what we are made up of, the components of ourselves, the different things that bring us, that make us who we are, and really acknowledge and give light to those things, or just give life to those things and awareness to those things. The other concept we've spoken a little bit about with our aroha is the aro is our focus and the ha is our breath. So the focus of breath. Sometimes in our reo, it's such a beautiful thing, because our aro, to focus within our breath, they all connect. It automatically starts to become, you start to become aware of the depths of our reo and how it implements into our tinana, how we start to get an understanding of that, and how it actually generates into the cells of our tinana. So our focus on our breath to enter our external spaces. In that format, our attention is actually a tool of power for us. It's actually a power tool of ours. And it creates, our attention, even though it's energetically and it's, what we're getting used to, and we kind of drive our skill onto it or develop our skill on it, it is a gateway or a doorway to the fields of energy within ourselves. So for our attention to be not distracted and things like that, for us to have a skill where we can actually maintain and sustain the attention of our internal spaces when we're in our Ngākau Oho, or just in our balanced spaces, is vital for us to learn and to develop that skill for us, so it's not pulled away from us. It develops it's a gateway to our life force, to our Māori, to our this energy that pulsates through us. And we kind of, in this state, we're wanting to reclaim our attention, instead of it being automatically pulled out there and pulled out here and pulled out there with so many things that are happening. Whānau, Texas, laptops, mahi, all of that stuff, it's all pulling it out there. So it's really a nice time to come in where we can actually draw it back to here. And it's not being siphoned from us. Our energy is not being siphoned from us. And when we are, because when we're unaware of how potent our focus is, we can actually automatically slip back into that. It pulls us back into surviving our environment, or surviving the events or things that are taking place. And that can just, that can just be planting thoughts within us from our external environment. It can just push us into these places of, contemplating on how I'm going to navigate these spaces. So it really can push us into a place of automatically, it kind of pushes us into a place of surviving the events, places, people, things like that. For us to become aware of it, then we start to be able to pull ourselves up on it, or pull it up before we actually reach that point, and we end up in a place of thriving instead of surviving. In the times that we spend in the morning just sitting with our manawa, this is why we sort of come to here a lot, because it is such a powerful place. It connects us to all things, to each other, to our tinana. It is the one that connects all our systems. And for our systems to be well, we have to be aware of them. We have to listen to the tinana. We become so separate and so far away from it, we actually start to lose the capacity of hearing its language, of hearing the reo of our tinana. So it's nice to come into these places and consciously direct our energy inward, to be conscious when we're actually doing it and aware. So we actually are directing it all inward. Once that happens, everything begins to change, because we're adjusting our frequency to what we seek instead of what we, without distortion. It's really what we seek. How do you see yourself? These are all parts of generating well-being, generating being creative in our lives, generating the style of the lives that we are pursuing or want or look to, All of these things play a big part in the fields of energy within ourselves, because you know, what we feed with our attention will become your experience. What we feed, our focus, our attention, what we feed with that actually starts to manifest into our physical space. So it starts to become your experience. And this is why they have that kōrero about you can experience anything you like. It is through the focus and our attention of that doorway that allows that to start building itself and start manifesting itself. You know, we are in the mahi of self-liberation, so to speak. You know, it's a pivotal time for us, and it's a good time for us to you know, think about the self-liberation of the self, and to, you know, set our intention and our mahi and things like that. Pai, so our whakatauki ka tui e te rangi, ka tui e te whenua, ko te mea nui, ko te aroha, ti hei mauri ora. The greatest thing is our aroha. It's written above and below. Is our aroha, is our connection, is our focus of breath, is our awareness, and you start to see the potency that you actually are blessed with within our internal environments, and they express into our external environments. Whānau, into our communities, all of that stuff that we have kōrero about. Pai, sitting in our manawa, coming in this morning, find your spot, your place, be relaxed. Remember to be relaxed. To start with, just really find that place where the capacity of less distraction is much better. So to start with, find a comfortable space. There are many other sitting positions and things like that that can actually help with generating those places. But our three, you know, if you are lying down in these times, just be mindful of the tinana. If you are sitting up, you know, legs in the V position, straight back. If you are cross-legged, again, extend your tuara, extend your back, extend your spine, and be up straight, be alert, be aware, all of those sort of things, that we're not slouching. And, you know, this is really a time that we can give all our attention to. And it really does start to impact in how we start to move through life as we get better at it and longer at it, easier to drop into those places, you know, and you can turn off and turn on within seconds. Not turn off or turn on, but adjust yourself within seconds. It's not such a laboring thing. We become much better at it. Much better at negotiating the roller coaster sometimes of life. So find your position. If you have your own, by all means utilize those. Just to warm up, open up, awareness, breath into tinana, haki roto, deep breath. Na haki waho. Find your flow, haki roto. Through your center, drive to the top, haki waho. Haki roto. Haki waho. Nice. Twine our hands, haki roto. Reach to the top of the ceiling of your whare, haki waho. Halfway down, open the poho, spread the arms, haki roto. Draw together, fingertips together, haki waho. Anoa, haki roto, find your flow, elongate the spine. Ki waho. Roto. Ki waho. Inhale. Feel the breath. Exhale. Roto. Ki waho. Titiro ki runga. Center. Hiraro. Inhale and release. See where it's engaging. Start to become aware of where it's engaging. And keep relaxed. Hiroto, coming back to center. Hāki waho, just tilting the upoko this morning. This is another one where you can bring your arm up over the top if you need to, just to allow a bit more intention in the stretch. Focusing on dropping the shoulder down the side of the kaki or the side of the neck. Coming back to center. Kiroto, haki waho. Release your breath as you come into the stretch. Side of the kaki, drop the shoulder. As you come up back up to center. Hurihia tu upoko ki mā tau. So to the right. Just turn the upoko, feel the stretch through the kaki. Nice, and as we come back to center, release your breath. Haki roto anō. Release the breath, turn the upoko. The body relaxed. Nice stretch through the kaki. Coming back to center. Right, taking our right hand, leaning across the tinana. If you're cross-legged, elbow ki te turi, elbow to the knee. If you're in the V position, hand to the foot if you can. If you're on a chair, just leaning forward and turning the tinana, also with the elbow towards your knee, towards your turi. Both switch across. If you're in the V position, see if you can keep your legs straight. These are only simple, but they're really good for the tinana, just to awaken, but just to have these as something that we do on a regular basis, just keeps the tinana in a much better flow. Nice, coming back up to center. Whakawhiti, this time the right hand across the center. Just light kind of stretches or activations, or just putting to the tinana just to open a little bit. Keeps energy flowing, keeps the body a little bit flexible. Nice, come back up to center, beautiful. This time take the right hand across the knee, other hand behind the back and turning the whole tinana. But just some movement, some physicality, some physical movement for ourselves is very, it's another component of it, so it's paramount for us to have activation in our physical world, to have movement, whatever that is for you. Nice, come back to center as you take your breath in. Haki waho. It could be just a walk along the beach, could be just to start yoga, or something that connects, something that's we're aware of while we're doing it as well. By haki waho, coming back to center. So bring our hands together, lean forward, and we just whakaporowhita from the beginning, from the start, leaning forward, coming all the way back. So whakaporowhita, just making circles. Your seated position. Feel it all through the hope, all through the midsection, through the puku, through our balance. Kapa one more time, we come back to center. Waihuri here, back the other way. Really good for some mahi like this, is really good for all through the hope and all through the back as well. Starts to slowly align all through those areas. All right, one more, come around to the front. Right, here, come up straight, take our hands out, one hand up, one hand down, we turn. Right. Turn the hands opposite to each other. A nice subtle roll. Stretch out through our elongate through the arms and through the shoulders. Right, two more. Beautiful. Come back to center. Hands on papa. Walk forward, leaning forward, and this time stretching through your arms and through your shoulders and down through your back. Nice, coming back up for our second breath, ki roto. Release, walk back out, see if you can just come in a little bit deeper. Nice, coming back up to center. From here, find your position. Settle in, feel your attention. Feel the center of yourself. Just allow your awareness start to awaken, or our awareness start to engage where we're going. Find your position to be comfortable. If you are on a seat, see if you can have a seat that is, your feet can be flat on papa so they're not dangling in the air. Just to have a sense of groundedness and so we're not distracted. When you're ready, close your eyes. We're just going to move into start relaxing the tinana. But when we relax, every time you exhale, just release any tension, anything that comes up. Any tension you feel sitting in the tinana, start to tune to yourself. Tune to your tinana, to your body. Realign your Hinengaro to your tinana. It's attention and awareness we were talking about. Now is the time to engage it. Feel your breath, its natural rhythm. Begin to relax from the top of the upoko. All those small intrinsic muscles across our scalp. Across our rai, or our forehead, coming onto our kānuhi, all our facial muscles. All the small intricate muscles that reveal our expression. Reveal us through our expression. Our kauai or our jaw, relax your jaw. Sides of your upoko, around your taringas, coming down onto our kaki. Through our neck area, poka, through our throat. See it, feel it, give it our attention, coming onto our shoulders. Allow these to relax. Sometimes it can be a place where we carry a lot through our kaki, onto our shoulders, down through our arms, forearms, all the way to the tips of each finger. Allow all your joints to relax. Muscle structure to relax, depressurizing the body. Allow your shoulders to fall. Holding up the shoulders, allow these to relax. Move on to your tinana and your koho, your upper back, shoulder blades. We start to move down the torso to our solar plex, center back. To the lower puku, to our lower back. Sides of your tinana, all through the rib cage. Sense, become aware, pay attention. Any tension, allow to relax. dissipate, dissolve in your exhale of your breath. Listen to the sounds within your center, relaxing internal organs. Feel your breath rise through your center. And exhale and relax the internal space. Kōrero ki tō tinana, speak to your tinana, allow it to know. Can relax and release into our hope, our uri. Firm, relaxed base. To our waiwai, through our legs, thighs, back of our legs. To your turi, knees. Carry us all day, everywhere. To our calves and our shins, down through to your ankles and to your heels. Through our feet, all the way to the tips of our toes. Release, relax, acknowledge, become aware. Begin to elongate your breath, just breaking the patterns of our everyday breath, of our shallow breathing for many of us. Begin to elongate your breath, so your breath becomes deeper, your breath becomes slower. Bring your focus in and feel your breath. Every time you inhale, from the base, allow your breath to rise through your center. Follow the line of your spine if this helps. Draw the breath up through your central pole. Still keep it slow and deep, but just allow it to flow. Just allow its natural flow. This time, allow your breath to rise through your center, nice and slow. Depressurize the tinana all the way to the top. Just hold your breath at your pūmotomoto or your crown. Just be present with where you've held your breath and feel your energy rise and expand and grow at this point. Release, haki waho. Feel your breath exhale. Feel your attention at the base, sano. Haki roto. Allow the breath to rise. Slow, deep breath. Draw it through your center. Pūmanawa. Through our manawa. Koka. Through our whatu manawa. Our Hinengaro. Hold the breath at the top. Feel your your focus at your point and its energy build. Haki waho, release your breath. One more, haki roto from your base. Draw your breath through your center, slow and deep. Clear that channel. Feel your breath rise through your center, through your roroa, Hinengaro. With your attention, hold your focus at your breath at the top of your upoko, your crown, your kumotomoto. Sense and feel its energy that it builds. Haki wahu, release your breath. Keep your breath elongated and just allow it to flow through your center. Slowing everything down, feel your attention, your focus. Bring your awareness or your attention to your center. Allow the breathing of your breath to enter the heart. Begin to breathe in and out of te manoa. Sense your manoa. Your attention, focus, allow your breath to flow. See yourself enter on the breeze of your breath to the center of your manawa. The river of your mana sits. Feel its korowai wrapped around you. Feel your breath flow in, breathing in and out of the manoa, out of the heart. Feel your center. Begin to feel your heart breathe. It is we are connected to all things. Connection within yourself, to yourself. Connects to all things, each other. Senses ihirangaranga. This vibration of life force. See your frequency. See the colors within your frequency. Allow the shapes to glisten in your center. Keep your breath slow and deep. Feel its glow, see its glow. See its warmth, feel its warmth. See your heart breathe, your center. It's unconditional. Aroha. It's glow within your center. As you feel your heart breathe. Keep your breath slow and deep. See its ihirangaranga. Feel your flow of breath. See and feel your heart breathe. This vibration pulsates through your tinana, every cell, through your kiri, through your skin. It's aroha vibration. Breath is long, slow and deep. When you're ready, from the top of your upoko, feel the manawa. As you flush the energy, its ihirangaranga, its vibration, its life force. Flush from the top of your upoko through your entire tinana. Kānuhi upoko down onto your kaki. To our shoulders, down through your arms, to the tips of your fingers. Across your poho, upper back, to your tinana, your torso. Your upper puku, down through our ngā waiwai te o turi. Feel it drench your tinana, flush your tinana down through your calves, shins, into your ankles and heels. Through our feet to the tips of each toe. This morning, just expand your breath through your tinana. Allow your tinana to rise open, hakiroto. Hakiwaku. Hakiroto. Hakiroto. Hakiwaho. Come back to your natural rhythm of breathing, back to your tinana. Wiggle your toes, your fingers, bring your awareness back to your physical, back to the body. As we rise for our kōti pito, imbuing, threading, binding our metaphysical to our physical, creating balance, bringing ourselves into the world of light. Remember, feet wider than the hope, just to create and find your balance. Acknowledging ourselves and poing ourselves in this world of light. Hakiroto, hakiwaho. Circulate your hands, acknowledge your center, ito pito. Just feel your breath and find your flow. Tuwhera mai kia rangi nui. Pupatua nuku, ko te pito. Tia te Māori, Wairua, to Hinengaro, o Tinana, to Whānau. Come back to your center. Acknowledge our feminine. Acknowledge your masculine. Go back to your center. Feel your balance. Ki whakamuri. Ātu ki ngā tūpuna. Hei oranga, be well. Mō ngā uri, whakaheke, ko te pitu. For our generations that are to come, tukuna ta Māori, ti hei, huri, to ourselves. Feel your breath, feel your attention, feel your movement, feel your energy flow. Papatua nuku, your center. This Māori life force, you are your wairua, Be well your Hinengaro. Be well your Tinana. Be well your Whānau. Maintain, sustain your center, your balance. Feminine, our masculine, to its balanced center. The wisdom of our tūpunas be well for our generations that are to come. Tūpuna ta Māori, tihei. Huri, hauauru, clearing our way, a clear pathway for our whakapapa to continue back to your centre. Papa tuanuku. Ki whakamuri. Feel your intention, feel your movement, feel your energy flow. Creating pathway for our whakapapa to continue. Tūpuna ta Māori, tihei. To our north. Feel your fluidity. Slowly. To your center. Feel and sense the balance in your center. Clear this way for our generations, our whakapapa to come. Tūpuna ta Māori, tihei. To our center, take a breath, haki roto, haki waho. Now just have this place, space, palms are facing forward, pull our shoulders back, lift your upoko. Just for a short time, this place that is special to you, that invigorates you, that lifts your space, lifts your energy. You can feel it pulsate through your whole being, your tinana. Transport yourself there, the whatu manawa, to the mind's eye. Sense and feel the characteristics of this place. Feel its energy. Feel it through you. Its temperature, warmth, its chilliness. Draw our breath, haki roto, haki waho. It's nice to sit in that space for longer. You can start to tune to that space. Short Rakau up, been working on our short Rakau. Palms are facing up. Done a couple of sessions and we are starting with our right side. Draw the Rakau up, out to the side. Mahi pēnei. Roll back, palms are facing up on no, out to the left. Ki Maui. Mahi pēnei, find your stance. You need to widen your stance, lower your legs, bend your knees. Even our stance will give us a sense of whatever we are sensing into. To be solid. To create an element of austerity for ourselves, which is healthy. Nice, mahi pēnei. Find your flow this morning directly out to the side. This helps keeps our arms, elbows, arms, fingers, all those joints, all through our shoulders, mobile and open. Our coordination, kinesthetic awareness, neurological path systems, all of these things connecting all at the same time. All these different dimensions of ourselves. Nice, 2 more. Ngā Rākau back to centre. Right, back to centre, into the right hand. Kapai Rākau behind the leg. Kapai above the Achilles or above the heel, tapping slowly up the back of the calf, just below the knee. Back down. Start to move your hand around so the target starts to move, or where the point of connection, the point of impact begins to change. Bring your rākau back around towards the back. Start softly if you need to. Just get used to your rhythm, your pressure. Of course, and if you're doing sessions by yourself and you have longer time, you have the abundance of kind of spending a bit more time, swap over, do the sides of your calves, round towards the front that we did last week. Nice, 1 more. Back up towards the knee, back down towards the heel. Stay off the bone. Goodbye, Rakau back to front. Mahi Hā, this time start with the left. Roll toward the chest out, and this time up over the shoulders. No isolating. If you need to turn the tinana, lift the heel, by all means. As long as we're endeavoring to create movement, keep our body supple, keep our energy flowing. This is the key. So we don't have stagnant energy in the body. It makes us unwell. It starts to create dis-ease in the tinana. Goodbye, 2 more. Rakau back to center. Palms facing up into the left hand, or the opposite hand to whichever you had. Anō, other side. It's interesting, sometimes, you know, you'll just be light tapping and you can actually feel where things are sitting. Right? Can be different sensations that the tinana start to speak back to us around. Sensitivity, pins and needles, things like that. Softnesses, firmnesses, things like that. Nice, keep your tapping flowing, find your different points of contact. Nice, 1 more, back down to the heel, back up towards the knee, back down towards the heel. Rakau back to our center, palms are up. By this time, start with the right hand out to the side. Taki, rua is up over the shoulder. Coordinating these two. Te taha, ki runga. Taha, ki runga. Out to the sides. Above the shoulders. Nice. By one more round, up over the shoulders, out to the side. Rakau back to centre. Amiki, now short Rakau down. Long Rakau up. Arms are facing down. Nice, and just stretch out. Find your stance. A short one this morning, up over the shoulders, Mahi Pēnei. Circulate the hands forward, feel the Rakau walk up the back of the kaki, all the way to the top of your neck, into the base of your skull. Te miri miri, rua ko rumi rumi, kapai huri here. Coming back the other way, allow the Rakau to walk down the back of the kaki. Same thing in all the body work. If you feel anything in any place, spend some time there, allow some attention to release it. It's not sitting there. Kapai, anō, huri here, coming back down. These are really good for migraines, headaches, sore necks. All our self-care, self-awareness. Kapai, back down into our shoulders, full turns and lift your heels. Nice, if you can, this morning, take your stance a little bit wider. Bend your knees. Lift the heel again, allow the tinana to turn, the waiwai to turn. Nice, two more coming back to centre. Right, Rakau up over the top, palms are facing down, Mahi Pēnei. Feel your weight shift side to side. Just opening up all through the shoulders, shoulder blades, through the poho. Find your flow, just feel your tinana warming up. Find your speed. Nice, two more. Sweep with the elbows. Right, across the front with the elbows. Push the elbows forward. Lift the heels. Nice, two more. Bring our Rakau back to centre. Rakau back to centre. Tap the poho and a nice slow breath out this morning. This time more focused on feel the breath enter. Haki roto. Feel your tinana open. Haki waho. Feel it release. Haki roto. Haki waho. Haki roto, haki waho. Start bring the Rakau back to the poho. Breath in, haki waho. Allow the Rakau to fall down the front of the tinana. Hold off papa, releasing your breath. Haki roto, rise the Rakau, out up over the front. Above the upoko, haki waho, all the way towards papa. Allow yourself to relax, your head to hang. By haki roto, yeah, draw the haki waho. as low as you can go, keep the legs straight. Allow yourself to hang, just the back to open, stretch through the back of the waiwai. More time, up over the poko. Back as far as our poho. By pana tō hā, breath in. From the puku. One more. Let's just bring your Rakau into whakatā. Hand at the top, take your step back. Take a nice breath in, just relaxed breath. Haki wako. Nice. Haki roto. Haki wako. Let's bring our Rakau up this morning. Left palm down and close. Right palm up and open. Kapi tokaru. Back to your natural rhythm of breathing. Bring your center towards your manawa, your attention to your manawa. Let your breath flow at its natural rhythm. Tuki nui te tuki tuki roa te tuki ko tuki nā tu tēnei tuki ko te tuki nā runga ue te amana kahi ngā tāne ki tā ki tuki i raro kei ngā manu i runga i raro tāwhiwhi te tuki nei ka pa te tuki kei hoi ki kā tapu kā noa. Tēnā te hau ko te hau o tū ko te hau o tāwhiri mā te awāria ki runga wāria ki raro tākotu. Tūturu whakamoa ki a tīna, tīna, haumi e hui e tāi ki e. Ai au ki te whenua, ai au ki te rangi, ai au ki te tāi au, tihei mauri ora. Tēnā koutou, mihi ana ki a koutou. Or the participation in this morning sessions, in our morning sessions, in these times that we have for ourselves. A little bit of kōrero about, you know, our attention is actually something we can put in our kite outside of these times. Nice to, you know, utilize those or practice those. So our skill becomes better, our skill becomes easier. Dropping into our spaces are faster. Changing things, changing our, the level of our vibration, you know, it becomes such a powerful tool when we're kind of negotiating, moving through all these different spaces during our days at Mahi, with whānau, with people, with, you know, we actually have a space that we actually, our mana mo te hake comes back to us, our self-sovereignty comes back to us, and we maintain our center, you know, still allowing ourselves to experience the experiences of our journey, of our very short journey. We are not here very long, so very nice to you know, incorporate these, and so our tamariki and our communities and our whānaus and all of those can share the experience of a collective consciousness of such a place and space. We can create anything that we desire. Nō reira, pai ora koutou. Thank you for coming in this morning. We will see you all again shortly. Mauri ora.